Hello, welcome to the All or Nothing podcast. Our official sponsors are KR Couriers and Transport Limited. This is a Northwest based courier company delivering all across the UK. They can assist in home moves and removals to large, heavy and bulky items, collections and drop-offs. Fast, safe and reliable deliveries. Please get in touch for a free quote. You'll find all the information within the description. Thank you.
Hello everyone, hope we're all good. Big shout out to KR Couriers and Transport Limited, and thanks to everyone who likes, shares, comments and subscribes to the All or Nothing podcast. You know, the older I get, the more I forget. You know, especially people's names. You know, and places and movie titles, and I don't know what that's down to, whether it's just getting on all the blows that I've took over the years, the drugs that I've put inside me. You know, the cancer, the chemo, you know, brain fog, it could be anything really. So, not too sure what it is, but it can be really annoying when you're in mid-conversation with someone and it's on your tongue and you can't think of it, and it's there and you know it. Anyway, moving on. Someone suggested blueberries. I don't know if they'll work, but I'll give anything a go. Okay, so years ago, I'm going to tell you a little story now. I got out of Stafford prison, and it was one of those times where my life was going to be better. I was going to change. I was going to be a sociably accepted member of society. Yeah, and to me, that meant off the class A's. You know, Charlie was okay, a bevy, going to town, all that was accepted by your peers. The class A's, the rock bottoms, they were gone. Met this bird. For a brief period, life was good. You know, I was moving with lads who were straight goers to a point where they weren't using what I used to use, put it that way, but they were bang on the Charlie. Right on the sniff. All that gear talking out the side of the mouth. All right there, lad, what's happening? You know, speaking in each other's ears. Hey, lad, get on him, he's a fucking sausage, him. You know, and that was part and parcel of being with the lads. But there was this boozer called a Manor on Edge Lane. You know, I was about 25 years old. I was out with this bird. You know, a few friends, family members. And we'd go there. It was a Sunday night. And we'd go there regular. Now I'd have a little bag of chisel with me. You know, it was always there. Every time I went out, it became like there, even when I woke up. You know, I'd wake up with it. I'd go to bed with it. I couldn't live without it. So yeah, I was still using, you know, but a different drug. And I was still addicted and I still depended on it. But anyway, I'm in the toilet, having a stripe. This big black kid walks in. Dead lady, loud. All right there, kid, what's happening? What have you... Ah, gives a line there, my mate. You know, all that dead pally, arms round your shoulder, towering over me. Looking up and going, you know, I'm all right, I'm quite generous. Now, even though it's the most expensive drug on the planet, I didn't mind sharing a little stripe here and there. So I said, all right, kid. Yeah, let's have a stripe, and that's what happened. He said, he's on one, and he's talking like Pablo Escobar. That's what happens, innit? You'd have a line, and all of a sudden, you know, you're setting up business together. You're talking telephone numbers. The telephone's on, all that comes out, all that shite. I mean, you know, all these 10 grand millionaires are making out that the fucking Keiko. Anyway, so he's waffling on. I'm not paying much attention. You know, he's had his line. I've had mine. I'm out. And I'm in the Manor. And it's shocker. It was always shocker. You know, it was booming. Belted DJ, music's going. Always at the bar, getting the bevies in. He's there, looking over, you know, give me the cat ace there. He's with some bird, some blonde bird. And I remember saying something to him about, oh, was that your missus or something? Is that, you know? And he went, what? Just saying gangster on me straight away. What? What did you just say? I said, lad, I'm only asking you, was that, you know, you with your bird, are you out? does she look like me bed? Well, what the fuck does she look like? I don't know if she's your bed or not. She was a bit older, so maybe it was just auntie. I don't know. Maybe it was just a neighbour. I had no idea. It was just a question. We'd already bonded in the toilet, so to speak, over a line of Charlie, and you know, I thought it was okay to just have a little bit of chit chat, because I didn't. The vibe he was giving me was a bit heavy, and I just thought I'll try and like put that to bed and approach him and say, you know, have a little bit of a convo with him. But he just turned fucking nasty. You know, I thought, mate, I'm not having this. He's about 6'5", this kid. I thought, fuck that, mate, I'm fucking not having nothing to do with this fella. And I turned, and I clocked this bear that was with, and a few of the family members that were out. And our eyes locked, and you know, next thing you know, I felt this fucking bang right on the side of me fucking head. I saw stars. It was just a yeah, like that. My fucking head just exploded. You know, but like, I instantly like turned, and I knew what had happened. I fucking dived on this kid. I shit you not, I got on top of him, right, and I've got him to the floor now, yeah, and I'm starting to fucking punch him round the head. You know, I'm getting the better. You know, I feel like I'm in control. My head's fucking banging, but I'm overcoming that, and I'm getting a fucking cheeky bastard, like a little pit bull. I'm small and I'm stocky and I'm game. You know, the bouncers have come over. You know, they've pulled us apart. It's fucking out you go, both of you. You know, we just fled the fucking boozer and jumped in a cab. I think it was with me ma and our kid and this bird, and we went back home. And I was fucking fumed. Didn't know his name, didn't know who he was. He was going on, I'm fucking this, I know that one, and he's related to me. You know, one of them? Yeah, I'm related to everyone in Liverpool. All right, lad. So I'm sitting in the house. Right, it's fucking smoking a fucking spliff. I'm snorting a bit of fucking Charlie. I'm finding it really difficult now because, you know, my head is really going for it. Looks like it's starting to look like a box of oranges. It's throbbing now, big time. And I think I fell asleep in the living room for like a couple of hours, and I woke up screaming at 3 o'clock in the morning, right, and my head, right, was fucking like that. It was fucking enormous. And I've got a big head now, I've got an head on me like a medicine ball now, but it was enormous. And you know, this bed was really like, oh fucking hell, it's, you know, I have to get an ambulance. You know, and when you're down there and you just, fuck the ambulance off, I'll be alright, give us a few painkillers. No, the ambulance has turned up. I got rushed to the Aussie. They took me to the Royal first, scanned it, everything. You know, it's come back. I've fractured my cheekbone. It's been punched right in, so it's sunk right into my face. You know, I was lucky. I wasn't fucking dead, really. Didn't half bang me. Must have put everything behind it. You know, and I was then taken to the Fazakli maximiliofacial ward where they perform surgery. You know, what they had to do was cut a hole in my head here. You see the scar there. Cut that, stick a fucking piece of metal down. This is what they describe. And put a piece of metal down, piece of metal in a little hole here. You pull it out, pull it up and pull it out. And that's it. So yeah. Stayed in Aussie for a week over that one. It's just crazy, innit, the situations you find yourself in. I seen the same fella, what, about 2 months later, at Edge Lane petrol station. He never said fucking boo to me. And I never said boo to him either, to be fair. I thought, fuck that. You know, I don't want to get another dig like that. You know, in a way, I wasn't about revenge. I don't think, you know, revenge is gonna, you know, it's bittersweet, isn't it? But yeah, just a little story. The Manor Boozer. It was a fucking rough fucking dive, that place. Don't even know if it's still going. I don't even know if it's still there. Edge Lane has changed. It was just full of brasses back then. you know, anyway, once again, thanks for listening. Appreciate all your support. Take care.